I'm Allie, wellness instructor, chef, and coach at the Humble Tummy, teaching how to embody your sacred vitality. So today I'm going to talk about women's hormone health, and there are actually foods that you can eat throughout your monthly cycle that can help to balance your hormones. What most women think is that you're either on your period or you're off your period. The truth is there's actually 4 cycles that we go through hormonally. So obviously, of course, there is our period, our menstrual phase, and then after that we go into our follicular phase, our ovulatory phase, and then our luteal phase back into menstruation. You can compare it to the seasons. The menstrual phase would be winter, follicular would be spring, summer ovulatory, and then fall luteal. So I'm going to talk about each phase briefly to give you kind of an overview of each of them. We'll start with the menstrual phase. Most of us are familiar with that, our winter, internal winter. So we are drawing within, really getting in touch with ourselves. As our energy declines, we start to heavily bleed. That's why our energy declines. And as women, this is when we're most in touch with our intuition. So it's really good to rest more, to meditate, to journal, to do some very nourishing self-care practices. And so that would make sense because outdoors when it's winter, we tend to come inside to our house and we spend more time around the fire nurturing. Then as we go out of our winter season into our spring, our follicular, suddenly, our period is gone, our hormones are all at the lowest level and our estrogen starts to rise. During that experience, we start to feel this new energy. We want to put on clothes that make us look beautiful and go out and start to implement new ideas that we're experiencing into our work or with our friends. The spring season for us internally is all about these fresh new ideas, this new energy, just go out and make something happen. Then we go into ovulation, which that is summer. So in summer, that's when there's the most growth. The trees are expanded fully, everything's just this dark, rich green. So in our ovulatory phase, our energy is expanded outward. We just want to be a part of the community. We want to talk to all of our friends and just really connect socially. And what's happening in our bodies is this is the time that our body is getting ready to possibly conceive a baby, so we're maybe drawing in our lover, and so that would naturally make sense why our energy is so expanded outward and we just want to be a part of culture and community, because this is the time that we are actually attracting our mates. Then we go into the luteal phase, which the luteal phase is a reflection of fall internally. This is actually when we would become pregnant. What's happening in our body is progesterone is starting to raise, and we are creating the tissues in our body that could hold an egg and fertilize it and conceive the baby and develop the baby. So as progesterone starts to rise, this creates a different experience in our body. We were so expanded outward during our ovulatory phase. Now our energy starts to come back in and it starts to nurture. We want to start organizing and we want to start nesting and maybe become more at home and doing more lower impacting energy things, probably less crazy exercise. You probably don't want to be doing your heaviest workout at this time. We start to draw within, so maybe more nurturing yoga poses. So there are foods that you can eat throughout each phase of your monthly cycle that'll help to balance your hormones and make you feel amazing, reduce PMS symptoms, etc. So I'm going to be releasing a series of 4 videos that go into each phase more in depth and provide a recipe that you can eat during that phase and explain some of the nutritional value that that recipe has to help balance your hormones. So stay tuned for those. They'll be coming out soon, and thank you so much for tuning in.